this is your friend Isolated Kind, and today's video is about how to make chocolate Oreo truffle balls. If you follow me on my Instagram account, then you already know that I just recently made chocolate truffle balls. So this is a kid's special recipe, and that does not mean that you can't make it. Well, it's a very easy to do recipe, and keep watching. And so let's get into this. Today we are making chocolate truffle based on Oreo. So for that I have crushed Oreo over here, and I separated the cream of the Oreo biscuit and just made the round balls of like this cream and refrigerated for 1 hour already. I'm going to keep it back so they do not melt. And you can see I have these jelly toffees which can also be used as the center, which can also be used in the center of the truffle ball. So for making truffle ball, crush the Oreo like this. You can always take the help of any elder. Uh, to make this balls, I'll be taking 150 grams of dairy milk chocolate. That's a milk chocolate. You can take any other chocolate you want. You can take dark chocolate, you can take any milk chocolate, and you require 150 grams of this. So this packet has 54 grams, so you will be needing 3 packets of this chocolate and 3 more packets of this similar chocolate or any other chocolate. That can be white chocolate or a chocolate chip or any other chocolate you like. That's up to your preferences for garnishing it. So to melt the chocolate you will require a double boiler. So I don't have a double boiler, so I'm using this steel container and I'm going to put some chocolate into it and melt it as normal process like any other boiler works. This will also work as a similar kind boiler. To make the dough for the truffle, I'm going to put the melted chocolate into this and knead the dough. I want to give you a tip. If you are lack of chocolate and if you are lacking of chocolate or have little amount of less chocolate, you can always add 2 or 3 spoons of milk into it. So I'm going to show you the kneaded dough. I've already prepared the dough, so I'll just show you the dough. There is the dough, and it is like very hard right now. If I keep it for like 10 minutes more outside, it will be back to its normal consistency. It's like a normal dough, you can see. And yes, you do need to refrigerate it and for like 10 minutes. So now I'll be making balls of it. So as you can see, to make the chocolate truffle balls. So guys, you can see now the actual consistency. I've kept this for like 5 minutes at the room temperature, and it's back to its consistency. So the harder the dough will be better the ball. So make sure that you knead the dough for with the proper consistency rather than slippery kind of a dough or a soft, actually soft kind of a dough. Make it with, quite hard. And on the other, chocolate is also ready for boiling. So it's very less. Okay, no problem. I'll be mixing a little bit of choco chips into it. So I have choco chip with me, and as we have less amount of chocolate into it, so I am mixing bits of choco chip. So I'm mixing a little bit of choco chips into it, and yeah, we'll boil it. So right now my water is boiling. As soon it starts coming to the boil, I will place my chocolate into it and boil it in this. I mean melt it in this. So as you can see, the water is boiling, and I left my chocolate into the hot boiling water to melt down. As soon as it starts melting, I'll take it out, and yes, my chocolate will be ready for garnishing the balls. There's a tip I want to tell you, that if the water is too hot, simmer down the flame, as it if you do not do that, the chocolate will burn, and it will be of no use to melt that. I mean, that won't be melted chocolate, that will be the burnt chocolate, which you do not want. So once your chocolate get melted, just keep it aside into a double boiler for keeping it to warm and in a liquidy form, rather than if you leave it like that, it will rest down and it will harden up and form like a chocolate brick or a chocolate disc kind of thing, which you do not want. For if it does happen, then you have to boil the chocolate again. So without a further ado, let's make some cutlets like this. I've already prepared 10 of the cutlets, as I do not want to make this video too long. So I'll be showing you how we're going to do this. Normal process of making the, kind of biscuit or a cookie kind of round shape with the dough cutlet, as we make it for a cutlet. So there, this is done. I think I'll be managed to make one more out of this. My kada just makes too much of noise. What I feel is that one should never waste a food product, as we are fortunate enough and lucky enough to get these. So do not judge me by, do not judge me as I cleaned the complete utensil. So well, there I have the another one. So these are 10 cutlets done over here, and now I have to take the filling of it. So as I already shown you the filling, that is, you can always use the cream of the chocolate, cream of the Oreo biscuit to keep it in the center. You can use chocolate chip, you can use jelly toffees, or anything, whatever you like. According to your wish, you can always, you know, play with chocolate. So for the first one, I'm using the orange jelly. I'll be cutting it into a half for the center. So the jelly in the center and fold it like this. So you can see you form like a ball. So this is like a ball you will be like ending up with. You will be ending up with. Um, I'll do another one with the chocolate chip. I have handful of choco chip, and I'll be putting this much. Yeah, that will be enough. Like again, it's oozing out. I guess I took it too much. So that's the other one. Similarly, I'm going to make all the bowls of this. So once if you are done with making of balls, you have to refrigerate it for at least 10 minutes. I am done with like 12 balls, and you can also vary the size of the ball according to your wish. I feel this much amount of a ball is fine to take a bite, rather than making it a big ball. So I felt this one was a pretty good size to take a single bite into your mouth. So let's refrigerate it for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, your balls get refrigerated. You have to melt the chocolate and leave it for like 5 minutes to be melted. And then we'll dip the balls into this, and then we'll again refrigerate it for an hour to get the perfect. Once your chocolate is melt, you check the consistency. It should be into such a consistency, to get perfectly onto your balls. So as you can see, my balls are a little bit tight now, and I have sprinklers over here. I've melted chocolate. I have oreo powder over here so that I can use it for garnishing as well. And as my sister likes, take a tray and place a foil paper like this, and you can use toothpick to coat the balls into it, but I'm using it like this only, and I am just rolling it into this. You see the glaze over the chocolate. So this is done, and I'm going to place it over here. I'm using these cherry little things over it to garnish it like this. See how cute they look. And the other ball, you can also use chopped nuts to garnish them. And the other one goes like this. Oh my god, it got a big chunk of chocolate over it. And you know what the surprising part is, that you do not know what is inside them, because it's like a surprise ball. ठीक है ना? And similarly, you will coat all the other balls into this chocolate. Oh my god, I guess I took it a little too much. Well, no problem. Use little bit of choco chip over them. Do this step little bit quick, so that you need to you're gonna freeze them. Uh, spring. So I just refrigerated and brought them out. You can see my sister ate one already, so I am only left with 11 now, and now it's time to take them out and cut the extra choco out of this. So now you can see the exact way they look like, and they look so pretty. And I've separated the balls into a different jar, different box, and I'll place this box into refrigerator whenever I want. We can always like eat one. So they were oreo truffle balls, and if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, then please make sure that you subscribe to my channel and press the bell button below, so that you can get the notifications as soon as I post my videos. And please do comment and let me know what you thought about this video, and if it was helpful for you. And yes, you can also comment that what kind of videos do you want to see in future, and I love to do them.